Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy, and today I'll be tackling a video idea that I thought of 2 years ago, but never actually did. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Game Boy camera.
When it's least expected, you're elected, you're the star today.
Nintendo has always been known as one of the more unique developers. With marketing concepts like Rob the Robot, the Virtual Boy, and even the motion control shtick of the Wii, they've cemented that quirky approach to making games as their style. And that's why we love them. Nintendo's dabbled in trying to bring other forms of technology into the gaming space before. Anyone remember the Wii Vitality sensor? Seriously, what was that supposed to do again? Today we'll be talking about the Game Boy camera.
Yes, with Game Boy camera, you can turn photography into photography.
Smile, you're on Game Boy camera.
In a time before making your pictures look lower quality and old was the hip new thing to do, Nintendo was doing it themselves. In the late 1990s, Nintendo released the Game Boy camera. The Game Boy camera came in a variety of colors, has a lens that rotates inward and outward, and has games to play on it too. It's gotta be pretty fun, right? I mean, it made these kids put aside their differences and hug each other. Kids don't do that ever. It even let this kid put some moves on his sister? Oh my god. Upon booting up the camera, I'm greeted by a little dancing Mario. That's not creepy. On the main menu, I'm given 3 options. Shoot, which I assume takes pictures, Play, which is probably where the games are, and View, aka the gallery. Let's start with Shoot. I'm gonna have to take some pictures to use this thing, right? Oh. Hello there, crying boy. I don't know how this is supposed to get me excited about taking pictures of myself. And I know that this means to take pictures, but I love that there's a crying boy looking at me, and the word shoot is my first option. Okay, let's check it out. Ew. So the camera hasn't exactly aged well. It probably didn't look that good for 90s standards either, but this is Nintendo, and it's probably more of a game than anything else, right? Welcome to my parlor. Why thank you, eyeless woman, I feel right at home. The magic menu takes you to a variety of things. Trick lenses, a montage and panorama mode, and game face. In the game face mode, you've got to take 4 pictures of yourself to use in a variety of minigames. You could even decorate them too, but I like mine just how they are. Okay, I've been eyeing the run option since we got here, and I'm really curious about what it does. Okay, no, let's not do that. What the fuck was that, and why were there so many of them? What are you running from? Why would you put that? What is this? Nintendo, what the hell? Okay, so there are dozens of pictures on here, none of them are of me, and I think that's a little weird. I did buy this online, but I thought that the previous owner would delete all the pictures of their family before they sent it to me. I've blurred out their faces for the sake of their privacy. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to show people without consent like this, especially 8-year-olds. But this one girl already did the censoring for me. That or she's a little demon with no face. It's been 17 years since the Game Boy camera launched, and I'm assuming that these kids are about 8 or 9 here, meaning they're in their mid-20s now. I'd like to think that Mystery Child number 1 grew up to be the accountant her parents always knew she could be. Mystery Child number 2 is a respected surgeon at the hospital he works at. And Mystery Child number 3 is probably dead and was dead the entire time. As precious as I'm sure their childhood memories were, because storing them on a Game Boy camera is what everyone does, I figured it was for the best to delete them and make space for my own. I've got a bunch of them ready to go, but first, let's do some touch-ups. Who needs Photoshop when you've got
Game Boy camera.
Okay, I think a Luigi would look good here, and a Mario nose would just bring out my eyes. And done. I look H-O-T hot. I've got beautiful teeth and naked babies. Look at that butt. Do you like my eyes? Look into my eyes. Aren't they beautiful? That was actually a lot of fun, and I look sexy as shit. Let's go make some more. Roll the montage. In the view mode, you can also look at this. I don't know what this is. With the Game Boy camera, you can also make little animations. Or not. You can look at that man thing, though. Finally, I think it's time to check out Play. That must be where all the real fun stuff is, and if I've had this much fun taking pictures, I can only imagine what's in store here. Nope. My other option is Anime Man. Okay. Oh, it's a menu for Game & Watch Ball. That's pretty neat. I could even play as my Game Face, Big Bang Theory Sheldon, or Naruto. Just what I've always wanted. I think the best part though is what happens when you lose. All my life has led up to this moment. Not being able to juggle balls fast enough and being shown a picture of a man having something shoved up his ass with the words again and enough on the screen. The third minigame you can play is a shoot 'em up type game. It's pretty fun, the bosses are really weird though, like... what is that? The game is called Space Fever 2, and after doing some research, I found out that yes, there is actually a Space Fever 1. It's not just some weird shit the Game Boy camera pulled out of its ass, which at this point would not surprise me at all. It's actually the sequel to an old tabletop arcade game. Space Fever 1 came out before Nintendo cemented themselves as a brand with Donkey Kong, so it's pretty much a Space Invaders ripoff. Apparently, there's a fourth game you can unlock called Run Run Run. You get it by scoring 2,000 points in Space Fever 2, but this game is really hard, and I think you can only get one life. And I'm already playing on a bit of a delay with the game capture, so I'm gonna give up trying to unlock it. The Game Boy camera is definitely one of the weirder parts of Nintendo's history. The thing actually managed to set the record in the Guinness Book of World Records for smallest digital camera in 1999. That's actually pretty cool. But I think the best thing to come out of the Game Boy camera is that I got myself a dope new profile picture. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Liking, sharing, and subscribing really helps me out, and I'd love to see you guys do that. Seriously, it means a lot. Check out the videos on screen for some more cool stuff. You can go watch my Sonic Adventure video, that was a lot of fun to make, or the first episode of my brand new show, Unscripted, where I talk about things I like without a script. The first episode's on Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Go check it out. Thanks again, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time with more videos.